Hey, what is going on guys, John here and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to discuss about Touch ID on the iPhone 13. Now with iOS 15 just around the corner, we're going to get a first hint of what the next iPhone is going to be like, and I'm thinking that it's going to include Touch ID. Now if you guys don't already know, Touch ID has been around ever since the iPhone 5S. Now the reason for its disappearance mainly is because Face ID arrived on these notch devices. Just taking a look at the bottom of the device, touch to unlock, and of course with the iPhone 7 here, just like the iPhone 6s, it's extremely fast with Touch ID 2.0. Now setup is extremely easy as well. All you need to do is just place your finger onto the scanner a couple times. It will prompt you to adjust your grip, and then we're gonna go for the second round. And if you guys don't remember this entire process, it means that you guys are a little bit too young and you probably never had a device that had Touch ID before, but it was an amazing feature. Now, like I said, Face ID was introduced and that got rid of Touch ID altogether, but I don't think this is the end of it yet. I do think that Apple is incorporating it into the iPhone 13. Now, it's likely to be arriving in September, and there has been a lot of leaks online mentioning Touch ID coming back. Now, all in all, Face ID does work, as you can see from the unlock icon there. But during this time, at this moment, Touch ID is just a lot better. You can't really authenticate yourself in terms of a lot of the payments that you're doing through the App Store, as well as in person using Apple Pay. Now, the reason to that is nowadays we have to wear a face mask, and that's just gonna block the Face ID sensor. Now, Apple has come out with techniques with the Apple Watch where it circumvents this Face ID issue, but it is not a replacement for Touch ID. Now, Touch ID is just that much better. Just simply tapping onto it jumps directly in. It doesn't really matter what you're wearing on your face, and it's pretty self-explanatory. There's not much to it, and it's just as quick or quicker than Face ID. Now, with the mask aside, one other thing that really frustrates me is the fact that if it is placed on the table, you will see that Touch ID does work, while Face ID doesn't really do anything. Now with the iPhone 12 here, you literally have to pick it up and get it directly where it's viewing your face, and then it will unlock. And then in the case that it doesn't pick up your face a couple times, it will prompt you to press in your passcode, which just takes a lot longer than it has to be. So like I said guys, iPhone 13 likely to be coming with 3D Touch again, and they're probably gonna be implementing it a lot better than a lot of those Android devices out there. Likely the touch to unlock is going to be happening anywhere on the display, which is even better, and I think this is probably one of the coolest things that Apple can do. Sometimes if you zoom in close enough to the Android devices that have this feature, you can see the sensor at the back. So that's a no-no for Apple. They really want to work this out, and hopefully one day they can get rid of this ugly notch at the top. And then when they do get rid of the notch at the top, your device is going to look like this. It's so beautiful. I think this is the perfect device if there isn't that black little notch up there. But that day is likely not going to come anytime soon if Apple does decide to keep Face ID, which I hope they will. But anyways, that should be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you guys hit the subscribe, the notification bell, and once again, peace out.